Hi, this is Alki, and welcome back to my channel. Well, looks like New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy's dream of a green energy state isn't turning anyone's blades. It's a huge flop. Uh, well, let's get into this. It's from the Shore News Network. It says New Jersey offshore wind dreams turn into nightmare for Governor Phil Murphy. Oh yeah, he's not very happy at the moment, is he? No. Trent, New Jersey. New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy ambitious vision to transform the state into a national leader of offshore wind energy has unraveled, making a significant blow to his environmental legacy as his second term nears its end. Once hailed as a cornerstone of his climate agenda, the offshore wind program has faced a cascade of setbacks, leaving the state without a single operational turbine and raising questions about the feasibility of its clean energy goals, and might also increase energy costs. Murphy, a Democrat, took office in 2018, stuck much of his administration on offshore wind, promising he would deliver clean energy, thousands of union jobs, and thriving clean economy, which is all full of hot air. His administration sets aggressive targets, initially 3,500 megawatts by 2030, 5 years away, later expanding to 7,500 megawatts by 2035, 10 years away, and eventually 100,000 megawatts by 2040. I know you're going to try that one. Envision a future where wind farms dotted the Atlantic horizon. Yet as of today, the state offshore wind industry is in disarray with major projects abandoned, permits revoked, and public support waning. The unraveling began in earnest in 2023 when Ørsted, a Danish energy giant, pulled out of the two major projects. Ocean Wind 1 and 2, citing inflation, supply chain disruption, and raising interest rates. The cancellation erased plans for over 2,200 megawatts of capability in Murphy, who called the decision outrageous and vowed to hold the company accountable for promising $300 million penalty. A Susensko settlement netted the state $125 million, but the loss left a gaping hole in Murphy's plans. The Atlantic Shore Project, another linchpin of the offshore wind initiative, suffered a fatal blow earlier this year when the federal authorities yanked its permit in March 2025. The 2,800 megawatt project, slated to erect 195 turbines 9 miles off the Atlantic City, faced fierce resistance from local groups like Save LBI and coastal residents who argue it threatens tourism, fisheries, and marine life. Yeah, Trump was complaining about that. He said he wanted to save the whales. Congressman Jeff Van Drew, a vocal opponent, celebrated the decision as a victory for his constituents, while critics argued that the Murphy administration of ignoring public sentiment. Adding to the woes, the state fort solicitation for offshore wind projects collapsed in February 25 when Murphy administration announced it would not provide financial backing to new developments. Atlantic Shore, the sole bidder after two others withdrew, was effectively doomed, prompting Murphy to concede that the industry faced realities he could no longer ignore. The decision stung environmentalists and labor unions who had banked on the promise of jobs and cleaner future. Don't bet on green, bet on red. Despite early wins, such as approval of a 3,700 megawatts across three projects, and investments in facilities like in the New Jersey wind port and a monopile manufacturing plant in Paulsboro, the lack of tangible progress had eroded confidence. Not one turbo spinning off New Jersey coast, a mini a pinwheel. A stark contrast to the states like Rhode Island, which has Operation Wind Farms. Critics point to mismanagement or reliance on foreign companies like offshore and a failure to address local opposition as key factors to the downfall. Michael Mararski of Affordable Energy, New Jersey, a group opposed to Murphy's Energy Master Plan, and I apologize for pronouncing their name wrong if I did, called the outcome inevitable. The math never added up, he said. No amount of state or federal money could salvage a flawed approach. Post on X echoed this settlement, which used to blame Murphy's green energy scam for raising energy rates and shuttering power plants, including four coal facilities and the Oyster Creek nuclear power during his tenure. Ooh. Yeah, but you know what's going to happen? The rates are going to go up because of his failures. Murphy defenders argue he faced unprecedented challenges, global economy headwinds, shifting federal priorities under the new Trump administration, and entrenched resistance from coastal communities. In a statement last month, the governor maintained that the offshore wind remains a once in a generation opportunity, though he acknowledged the need to pivot. Yet, with his term ending in January 2026, time is running out to see his vision through. The fallout extends beyond politics. New Jersey's goal of 100% clean energy by 2035 now seen out of reach, and ratepayers face higher electricity costs without the promised renewable offset. Environmentalist advocates want Murphy's allies lambast lost momentum. This is a devastating setback, says Jeff Tilton of the Sierra Club. How will we meet our climate goals now? Ooh, that's a very good question. Maybe by not putting these pie in the sky new Green Deal scams to begin with. As Murphy prepared to leave office, his offshore wind legacy lies in tatters, a cautionary tale of ambition outpacing execution. For New Jerseyans, the horizon remains trouble-free, and the dreams of a wind power future has for now been blown away. You might say that story had a lot of hot air in it, and it didn't pan out. So, sorry, Murphy. What we're going to remember most of this failure is the higher electrical bills that you are now giving to us as a departing gift that we did not ask for. We hope a Republican would come over and fix these problems after the November elections in Jersey. So this is Alcan saying so long for now, and don't forget to stop. And don't be like Phil Murphy.